Okay, this is my recap for the Real Housewives of Orange County Reunion Part 1, Season 9, Episode 19. By the time this season's done, I will have spent almost at least 5 months of my life watching this show. Wow. So we start off, and first of all, I gotta give a big shout out to both Lizzie and Vicky's boobs. Good appearance, guys. Glad you could join us. This is painful. This is a painful thing to watch because I like to think of the reunions as the chance to address all the stuff that they didn't see the first time. So watch it in retrospect. And this reunion episode was like 50-50, just rehashing stuff that we've rehashed all season long. And it just drove me nuts. Like, okay, I got it. Shannon and Heather had a fight. I was glad to see Heather saying that after she watched the footage and how much Shannon was hurting, she wished she had been a little nicer about it, a little gentler. That was good to see. But we did hear more about the rude comment that David made to Heather. And yeah, it was rude. My husband would pitch a fit. But David gave a pretty sincere apology. You couldn't have written it better. I'm sorry they thought that he should have done it in private. But, well, first of all, nothing would be in private, right? Because it's all being recorded. Secondly, I agree with them that I think it's harder to acknowledge in front of everyone that you were wrong. So even if it wasn't exactly what the DeBros wanted, I don't know that you can just be like, okay, I accept your apology, and then just keep bringing it up, which is really their MO. You know, I like them. Say it every episode. I like the DeBros, but they're not making it easy to like them. We hear about Vicky not wanting her daughter to be in Oklahoma. Let's see what else. Misfortunate choice of words. Vicky's divorce was finalized. What really bothered me was that every time Tamara got called out on something, immediately it just got blown over. Just push. We're not gonna talk about that right now. Oh, notice how Tamara goes over here and says something that immediately goes over here, and she does it at every single event. Oh, you know, Andy's like, oh, we'll get to that later. I'm like, no, we get to that now. That's like the one thing I want to see. It's the one thing from the whole freaking season I want. Now that everyone's seen the footage and they've seen Tamara say A is true, and then over here say A is false, and then A is true, A is false. I want her called out on it. And we just haven't. And then the whole, like, the DeBros want to take the Bedores down. And then, you know, I was like, okay, good. Tamara's gonna have to acknowledge it. And I must have sneezed and missed it because it was like, we just moved on to the next freaking thing. So frustrating. So I'm kind of ticked at Bravo. I'm kind of ticked at Andy. It took me 4 or 5 tries to make it through this reunion. It took me days of watching since Tuesday morning. It's now Thursday. It's taken me days to watch it, you know. Because I'm just going, this is nothing I want to talk about. Like, why aren't you addressing the things I care about? So, anyway, that's how I feel.